Hey guys, what is going on? Like man 123 are back with another video, and today I'll be sharing the results today for my 250 subscribers mock contest. But just before we get into the results part of the mock contest, I just want to talk about the mock contest itself. So all in all, we did have 3 entries, so a huge thank you to you guys who did enter. So the main theme for the mock contest was a crossover battle. For example, DC vs Marvel, Ninjago vs Star Wars, pretty much any LEGO theme, you're just going to combine them to have a crossover battle. And I must say, the 3 people who entered, they had some pretty creative mocks and also some pretty creative crossover battles, which you will see quite soon. But the hardest part for me, once the mock contest did finish, was ranking these mocks from 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. And I must say, it was harder than it looks, because these mocks were really cool and just well built, and I also really like the crossover battle they did make. So if I do place you in 3rd or 2nd, please don't get angry with me, say my mock was better than this or my mock was better than this person, because at the end of the day it is just a bit of fun creating a mock for a contest. Personally, for me, I did learn something about this mock contest, and also for future sort of contests I do on the channel, is that have the due date a little longer than about, I think it was about a week and 4 days, so maybe have it 2 or 3 weeks, because that way a lot more people can enter. But I did have 2 entries over due by 1 day. I'm not going to disqualify you, but if it was over maybe 3 or a week, then I would probably disqualified you. So without further ado, let's get into the results. In 3rd place was 101 Infinity Productions, and his mock was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vs Ninjago. I must say, the design of the mountain or cliff with those really nice bricks and the color of them does look really nice. I like how you did design that, and the 2 minifigs on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle side do look really cool, but it's kind of sad that Leonardo did lose his arm, so definitely respect to him. And then I also like the, I've forgotten the name of it, but the droid type minifig. I like how he is shooting a laser out of his gun, and I like how he did use that technique. And then Cole and Kai, I like how you did situate them on the mountain to give them the high ground, no pun intended. So overall, I think this is a really great mock. I do love the design of the sort of cliff mountain, and I also like the idea of the crossover battle. But my advice to you, 101 Infinity Productions, would be to maybe add a few more minifigs, but not too many to make it look overcrowded on such a small base plate, but maybe 2 more minifigs. In 2nd place is a good friend of mine who goes by the name of Lego Legend, and his mock is Ninjago vs Star Wars. Firstly, I like the 4 sections with this mock, and I also like the base plate. Now, this is not an official base plate. I'm not actually really sure. I don't think he is either where this base plate actually come from, but I'm pretty sure it is an official Lego base plate, but we're not really sure what set it is from. Maybe a real classic set. But with this, I really like the 4 sections. So the first section is this really nice sort of almost portal doorway where Darth Vader has come out of it. I like the colors you did use for that. Black, because Darth Vader does have a black suit. I also like how he's battling Master Wu, and it seems that Master Wu does have a golden lightsaber, which I think is a pretty cool idea, because there could be a golden lightsaber out there, but who knows. And then the next section is Zane, who has frozen a stormtrooper. So I think that is a really cool idea, and I like how you did think of that. And then the section behind Zane seems to be this sort of cliff slash mountain build. I like how you did design that with some cheese slopes and just some other bricks. And I believe it's Cole who's jumping off the mountain or cliff to go battle the stormtrooper who's pointing the gun at him. I really liked how you did use the, I believe it was the minifigs from the DC line, that sort of new piece. And then the final section is Kai with this really nice sort of fire area, and he is battling a jet trooper. I'm pretty sure I got that 100% wrong, but I do like how you did include a stormtrooper with a jet pack versing Kai. So overall, my thoughts on this mock is that I really like the 4 section idea, how you did split it into different sections depending on the character. I thought that was a very cool idea. But my advice to you, Lego Legend, would be maybe to add a bit more work on the cliff or mount to make it a little more higher for Cole to like jump down, and also with like the gateway where Darth Vader walked out, maybe make it a little more bigger to make like the Ninjago characters a little more scared of what is coming. In first place was Lego J-Bricks, and I must say this was a very tight mock contest to decide who was going to win this because all of you guys did such an amazing job. But with Lego J-Bricks mock, I really like the idea of Marvel vs. Star Wars. So on the Marvel side, we do have an Iron Man. Now, I'm not sure if that's a custom version of one of his marks or it's a custom Iron Man because you didn't have one, but I think it's a really nice custom. I also like how you did give him an Intano piece in trans orange or red to like give him his pulse reactor, and then we have Black Widow, Captain America, and then I also like the drop ship from a Civil War set. I also like how he did include Captain America's bike from Avengers Endgame, and then this sort of a small wreckage with a few translucent orange pieces to show like it's been set on fire, and just to show the fire has been spreading, so I do like the inclusion of that. I also like the small details Lego J-Bricks included, like the stormtrooper at the front who is drinking maybe like coffee or tea out of a Lego mug. I also like the inclusion of fire, and then on the stormtrooper side I like to include maybe like a small wall for defense, so I think that is really cool. So overall, I thought this was a really cool mock. I do like the big and the small details you did include, and the both sides do have a pretty decent army. I did forget to mention that he did include a endgame version of Captain America, so I thought that was a cool idea because like some sort of time traveling stuff might have happened, or just included there for fun. But my advice to you, Lego J-Bricks, is to maybe add like some sort of wreckage or a vehicle on the Star Wars side, because it does look a little plain there and overcrowded by minifigs. If you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did hosting this mock contest, because I really did enjoy hosting it because it's a lot of fun to come up with the idea and also a lot of fun to watch the 3 entries what decided to enter. So hopefully in the future I'll be doing another mock contest similar to this. Maybe when I do hit 300 subscribers or 350, we'll just have to wait and see. But I did learn something while doing the mock contest. Instead of having a week and 4 days to bring your mock together and share it, maybe to make that 2 weeks or maybe even 3 weeks, so then that way a few more people can possibly enter into it. And if you do enter late, maybe like a week, and you still have an extra week to make the mock. So once again, I just want to give a huge thank you to the 3 people who did enter into my mock contest, and please don't get all negative down in the comments below saying I did better than you, no I did better than you, because at the end of the day, as I did say at the start of the video, this mock contest was just to have fun. And also with the feedback I did give you on your mock, please don't give me negativity on that, because I was just giving you that feedback so it can help you in the future if you're ever considering to remake the mock or even improve a mock. So the prizes for the mock contest, if you guys did forget, were 3rd place would get 1 shout out, 2nd place would get 2 shout outs, and then 1st place would get to have a video of their choice, which I will do, and then 1 shout out. Lego J-Bricks gets to decide what type of video he would like me to do, but there is some limitations. So the big main one is don't break any rules of the coronavirus or anything like that. So like a video of me going online and like buying some stuff, because I'm not really sure about this whole shipping idea and like how that is affecting things, but I definitely know it is affecting overseas places like shipping and all that. And also videos where I go outside and like a challenge, maybe for instance, where I have to like talk to people with the whole 2 meter rule, because I really don't want to get in trouble for doing a challenge sort of video. But if you have any other suggestions for a video you would like me to do, then please tell me down in the comments below, and it will definitely happen. And then with third and second place, I would definitely give you guys shout outs, but when you are least expecting it, so like maybe in the next video or the next video after that. So I don't want to like make it too obvious, so then you're like expecting it, so I want it to happen so then you're not expecting it. So definitely stay tuned for that. So as always guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and once again thank you guys so much for 250 subscribers. It means a lot. Goodbye.